let's try to predict some headlines for week 2, John. What do you got? What are we going to be talking about in the college football world on Sunday morning?
I think there's a chance we're saying the Bryce Underwood era is here. Officially, this is the big game, right, of the whole weekend, that Michigan going down to OU. Brett Venables famous for kind of putting quarterbacks in a blender. Bryce Underwood, obviously such a huge recruit, huge get for this Michigan team that sorely needed some help at quarterback. So I really liked what I saw out of Underwood last week. I think that he very much is worth the amount of hype that he's gotten. I think some of those throws were Sunday throws already from that kid. So that plus I think Michigan's defense is looking really good on the other side. And it was interesting that some of the film guys out there, the more prominent college football film guys, like you look at the box score for John Mateer last week, good, but apparently some missed throws, some missed opportunities from him. So Bryce Underwood era, I think is my big headline going into what we're going to be looking at on Sunday.
All right, I got 3 tabloid type headlines for us for this one. First one, money well spent. Oregon slaughters Oklahoma State on Saturday. I can see this happening. We just talked about it a little bit. Dan Lanning, it feels like he's got a little extra motivation to maybe run this thing up. The Ducks are 28.5-point favorites. I think they will totally overpower Oklahoma State on Saturday. Another one here. Let's just go border war! Exclamation point. I think this game between Kansas and Missouri, sneaky might be the best game of the entire weekend. I'm getting that vibe that this game's just being slept on a little bit. It's getting the ESPN2 at 3:30 treatment, John. That's just disrespectful for these two teams. Fox is showing Delaware at Colorado at 3 o'clock. I get the Dion thing, but this game's going to be light years better than that one. These two rivals, this is going to be a fun one at Mizzou on Saturday. These two quarterbacks, Jalen Daniels and Bo Perbula, can both light it up. I really like that. I'm going to be locked into this game Saturday afternoon at 3:30. And then finally, survival in the swamp. Florida takes on USF this week. The Gators have LSU a week from now. This game has all the makings of maybe a potential little trap game here. USF looks really good against Boise to open up the season. They got an extra 2 days to prepare for the Gators as well as they head up to the swamp. They're getting 17.5. I wouldn't be totally surprised if we tune in the fourth quarter here and Florida's only got a 1-score lead. It would not surprise me entirely if the Bulls are hanging on here at the swamp. And I think Florida wins, but it wouldn't surprise me if USF makes this a little more uncomfortable